They are playing, the game they are playing is called AirMech.
It says at the top of the screen.
Yeah, but someone asked.
It also says Minecraft episode, I don't know, I
It
can't
says
remember what number it
Streamathon
is.
and Minecraft
Streamathon.
episode 34.
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus. Okay, game's on! In the top left corner, we have Lord Kakraz, Psionics, and Lone Wolf 522 in the blue.
You know, I really gotta remember to spectate these. This is like the third time I missed it.
In the bottom right corner, we have Mystic Mage Slasher 99999 and Alfie 108. Alpha
I
E108.
think you added a couple more extra 9s.
999! 9999.
You aren't German.
9.
You are Canadian. You're supposed to say 9, eh?
That was lame.
Get it right.
Terry said lame, you lost points. What is that,
I'm already
negative?
in the negative.
Negative 12? You just lose 5 points?
You can't ask for points in chat. I have to give them out for being awesome. So be more awesome, and you'll get more points.
Just be more awesome.
God.
Oh, Mystic Mage got taken out by missiles.
Basically, the way
That was
the
fast.
point system is now working is kind of like the old gladiator coliseums. Thumbs up, points. Thumbs down, well, you get your head chopped off.
Lord
What?
Kakraz!
I can't even kill the sheep in Minecraft. You think I'd ever
Lord,
threaten violence with someone in chat?
Lord,
Sure.
Lord Kakraz has a shark tail.
Psionics!
Lord Kakraz has a shark for a jet.
Oh
does.
my goodness,
Hey,
that's
flying-
so awesome.
Wait, oh god, the tail even moves. Wow.
Yeah. Nice.
For Omega, my points are infinity +1. Always.
Mystic Mage, no! And let's see what Slasher's doing.
That didn't last too long, did it?
Oh yeah, Alpha Bundle, yeah, I know that.
Oh wait, that means he's listening to the stream.
Yeah, he is.
Alright.
Jerk.
Jadang,
Jerk!
you do not listen to the stream, as that can lead to cheating, since we are shoutcasting it, kind of.
Psionics moving forward. Got a tank. Drops it.
Oh, Slasher goes down.
What? Where? Mystic Mage 2. Where? What? What?
They're trying to take out those neutral units at the bottom red base, but failed.
Those neutral
Rather
units are
spectacular.
kinda tough.
Mystic Mage on the bottom base trying to... I don't know why he's trying to remove the neutral units. I mean, I guess it's good experience, but it may not be worth it right now. Bottom left corner still neutral. Top right corner still neutral. Oh, we're on Thar again. Yay.
Mystic
just
Mage
noticed that,
down again.
What?
I just noticed that Mystic Mage and Lone Wolf actually started the game off with a tiny bit extra health. So I don't know if that's unit specific or...
Might be jet specific.
Yeah, look at those health bars. I never noticed that, actually.
Because they seem quite a bit tankier. Well, not quite a bit, just like tiny bit. It's like a
Get
slope.
it.
It also might
And
be
your
might
question
be
in
the
chat,
pilots.
Barney Stinson has points of infinity -1, so I'm still 2 above him.
Who?
What?
Someone asked
Can you repeat that in English?
Someone asked how many points Barney Stinson has, and I said Barney Stinson has infinity -1.
Who's
Because I
Barney
said-
Stinson?
What?
Barney's.
Who's Barney? He's Barney Stinson.
Who is that?
Google.
I can't. I'm spectating.
Alt tab.
Anyway, back
in
to spectating.
Google.
There is quite a fight going on in the middle between red and blue.
Well, who else is it going to be between, Taco?
The green team.
Yes.
That's me.
No, actually,
I do have to
green
say,
team are
Barney
the-
Stinson is pretty awesome.
The green team is actually the pilots of the vehicles who have extreme motion sickness and are stuck in the med bay.
Terry,
Yep.
have you seen the How I Met Your Mother episode where with the Budum and the drinking game?
I think so. I think I've seen all of them now.
Oh God, I haven't seen all of them yet.
One of my old roommates, he went out to a party and came home really late and passed out in his room, and when he woke up, we had put a pineapple beside his bed. Have you seen that episode?
No.
You should really watch the pineapple.
They're on Netflix now, so I'm definitely gonna watch the whole, like, all of them. I'm pretty much done with school, so I know what I'm doing this summer.
Red
That's
is slowly but
that-
surely losing bases.
Yeah,
That-
they've
that
lost
Blue
the
is taking over
ground.
the middle
Wow.
and are advancing.
red actually had quite a few units in the middle, and now they're gone.
Oh, they're still there. Red still has units there. It's just sort of half and half. It's still up in the air as to who's actually going to end up with his base. Right now, it's looking like blue is, but Lord Kraz is actually taking a lot of shots.
And red just took it.
Yep. Red also has some artillery just in the bottom right, supporting their position.
Fight. Oh.
That should probably be taken out before blue tries to push the base very much.
Yeah, the artillery is very versatile and very useful in this. It's quite easy and usable in almost any situation. It's quite versatile.
Whoa, Alpha went up to 3,000.
Oh, but look at this. Blue is taking the bottom left base, and they're working on taking the middle right base as well.
That's not the bottom left. Bottom left is still neutral. As well as the top right base is neutral.
I said middle right.
Yeah, middle right.
The very top base isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm more along the lines of why haven't those bases been taken yet? not correcting you. I'm more like, why haven't those two bases been taken yet?
It's just everyone
seems to have picked up on this fact and almost dies while trying to take one.
Armadillo tanks in the middle are being quite useless as they are placed in front of the, not in front of, right next to the mid base, which is causing them to shoot the base rather than actual targets.
Yeah, I think they have a vendetta. I think they're trying to do construction on it so they could shoot shells through the building from that angle. It seems like a well-made strategy that could work in some situations.
Not sure. These bases do seem to be quite resistant to bullets.
Imagine a unit that could shoot your stuff.
And the creeps have walked right on by.
Well, that's odd, isn't it?
Well, how the creeps work is when they first come out, they get assigned a base depending on where it is. So when they come out, 3 will go to it's possible they could easily be split up to whatever base is located. Because if one base needs only 1 to capture it, it'll just send 1 that way and send 2 to a different one.
Yeah, they just have a set path that's given to them and they follow that until they die or accomplish their suicidal mission.
Blue takes the middle back.
Yeah, I was about to say, blue has a lot of tanks here. They could have taken that base at any time and re-secured it for themselves. Although red still has quite a bit of forces there. There's a real battle going on here.
It looks like Slasher is building up forces in the middle right base.
This is
I'm not sure what he intends on using those for.
Yeah, this is quite a large map, but it seems that most of the main focus of the fighting is happening right in the middle of the map.
A pig followed me to my mine.
The levels are staying even. Unit count, the team seems to have a higher unit count than the blue team. But so far the game seems pretty even.
Looks like red team.
Actually, I just noticed the red team has 5 extra unit capacity.
Oh, that's probably one of their pilots. Yeah, Alpha E is using Samson, which gives them a 10% boost in unit cap.
Yeah, so that will help out the team quite a bit.
Yep. And red team is finally taking the bottom left base, and they're working on the top right. Top right is now secured for them as well. So they got 2 extra bases on the blues. And
what is that about, Terry?
Don't worry about that, just keep going.
Okay, fine.
Blue is huddling in the middle. Red is moving on the outsides.
It looks like they've got a solid position in middle.
However, the red is moving up along the outside, trying to take the left side base. They've actually already taken control. They just need to settle down with a good defensive position on it. Mystic Mage is helping out Alpha E down there. And here come the creeps.
Red's gonna take a decent lead here. They have 5 of the 5 versus 3 non-main bases already. They're taking the top right, bottom left, and they're pushing into blue's territory.
So the blue currently only has the top base and the middle base, as well as their main base.
Yeah, and red has gotten rid of all of the forces of blues in the middle left base.
Yep.
It's kind of interesting because red actually has 10 to the 5 moneymakers. Yeah, 6 moneymakers of blue, so they actually have a little bit more income as well as those bases as well.
Oh.
How do you
also, if you notice, there aren't very many moneymakers being built on these extra bases, as the top base for blue, the top right, the bottom red base, And actually, just now, the bottom left base finally got some moneymakers. But for the most part, a lot of the bases do not have moneymakers.
Actually, some moneymakers just disappeared. Red is down to 8. Where is that happening?
I do not know.
Oh, it looks like Lord Kukraz is doing some tacoing. He's actually taking out the moneymakers.
Just got the left base off of the red team.
Blue base, yeah, Lord Kukraz is in the back of the red base, taking out some moneymakers. And now they're actually attacking the base itself, dealing some massive damage to it.
He's also got 2 tanks there with him.
Yep.
2 Gemini tanks as well.
Yes. Slasher 999 comes back to help out, but the lag is interfering. 999. Oh, sorry, that was the lag happening. Let's keep going. Mystic Mage is about to be taken out. Oh, it makes it out to heal.
Wait, which one has the sword?
That would be the initial striker model, which is
default one.
How do you use that?
It's one of the skills. If you notice in the top right where Mystic Mage's icon is, the second icon there, the red one, the power sword there. Basically, when you're on the ground, you can hold the shift button, or hold the shift button. I think you just use it, right? I can't remember. Or is it? No, you hold the right click. You hold the right click and you draw out your sword and shield. During that motion, when you're in that, you can swing your sword with your regular attack, and if you're just holding the button, that shield will actually drain your energy before your health. So it's sort of a defense and attack. The downside is being it's a short range, but it's an AoE attack. Fully charged, it can one-shot creeps.
Anyway, meanwhile, it looks like the blue team has actually taken the right base, or will soon.
Yep, there we go.
There it is.
They've also retaken the left base, so they're making a push. Red base in the top right corner is still theirs.
They took the left base a while ago and had been defending it against, I think it was Mystic Mage, or was it Alpha, that were fighting over the left base, but eventually they just gave up.
Looks like
Alpha got killed.
Lord Kukraz is still tacoing. He's got a shield up too. Well, he did get out of there alive, and the shark makes it out.
That flying shark.
It's a bloody fast shark.
Yeah, that's actually the cloaking model thingy. I think it gets a speed booster, right? No, stronger armor. Converts shield damage when in ground mode? I don't know.
Cloaking.
Yeah, in ground mode it gets... In air it gets cloaking, in ground it gets shield when the right click is held. And then it gets a general armor increase. Mystic Mage is going in for the sword! Slice, moving around, Lord Kukraz puts up his shield and flies away.
That shark. He's a slippery one.
Alpha E takes the top middle base from the blues, being shot at by a couple turrets though. Building up some tanks to secure it.
Can your fortress be healed?
Yeah, I can, but only if they have a lunchbox with them.
Which none of them do. I think I'm the only one that's actually bought the damn thing.
We bought it, we just don't use it.
Use it.
Yeah.
Ramsey, I know you bought it. You bought, like, bloody everything.
Yeah, so did Flary.
Yeah. Middle base is quite heavily defended. I don't think anything's getting there.
Lord Kukraz doing a little dance, a little shark dance.
Oh, and there is a line of tanks moving from the Blues' main base.
No one's reached level 7 yet. We're 11 minutes into the game.
Oh. So far, the levels are fairly even. Psionic being the highest level at 6. Oh, no. Alpha is at 6 as well.
So if they're attacking with those tanks, I don't feel like that's a good idea right now.
No, especially since they're all separated like that.
Yep. Also, looking at the defenses added onto the red base, that is quite a few tanks on the bridge there.
Predicting Hawk's question, each side has one Goliath tank on their roster.
Yeah.
Was that right?
I was about to say two things. First of all, Goliath. Second of all, Red has extra units.
Yep.
5 extra units.
Oh yeah, they're maxed out. That's a good point.
It depends on where they put those extra units, because if you notice, the right base and the bottom base have quite a few units there for defense, whereas the blue forces are mainly centered on the middle base, and as well as the top rush that they have going on now, which has been just chewed apart by the tanks in red base.
I feel like if necessary, though, the red team can take from that right base and bottom base and just drop them onto the line and crush anything if they're too far spread apart.
Yep.
The problem with that is, actually, there's not much anti-air there. They could probably do it. Blue base is fairly undefended as Alpha E is taking a book from the Taco Grab Tactics.
A page from the book?
No, he's taking a book from the library. I'm sorry. There's an entire book on this strategy.
Achievement unlocked.
Yeah, Alpha E, pulling a taco.
He's got an achievement. That's 2 people with that.
Yep.
Got Lord Kukraz and Alpha both have the achievement.
Psionics taking out a huge chunk of the right side of the red base on the right side with its local onboard bombs.
Alpha is still just sitting there whittling away at the main base of Blue right now.
Really, he should be taking the time to actually hit their income right now.
Yeah, should be the move they're taking.
You want to drop a tank and then you want to hit the money.
As the only moneymakers that the blue team has right now are at their main base.
Lord Kukraz lands, puts up a shield, and Alpha E runs away.
Can he
and gets taken out.
Nope.
Gets completely taken out. Slasher 999 moves on. Problem. Slasher 999 defending the bottom base.
Hey, you actually got enough 9s that time.
Lone Wolf goes in there. Building up some
moving
repairs.
to finally take the top right base.
Yeah, looks like it.
Finally.
And they got it.
But again, there are no other moneymakers set up at any other bases for the blue team.
Yeah, and I think the bases only give them plus 10 per round, don't they?
Alright, and also
and Alpha goes down.
We have
tried the
one
back
person
door again.
We have one person on each team who's level 7, and the others appear to be close.
And the right base was taken by blue as well.
Unfortunately, the level 7s that are level 7 don't have any of the supers. It'll be when Lone Wolf it's when Lord Kukraz and Alpha E gain level 7 that things will get interesting.
Yeah.
Red has been slowly bombing the middle base, and they've taken out most of Blue's forces.
It seems so far the pushing ahead seems to be going back and forth between both teams.
Yeah, Red is slowly pushing their way back out. Blue
needs to fortify.
Blue has been doing a pretty good job at moving out because now they control 2/3 of the map.
Someone ran out of energy.
Yeah, somewhere.
Psionics.
Slashing now moving in to try to take back the right base.
I don't think Blue has noticed they could easily take the bottom left base.
It's been that way the entire game.
Moneymakers.
Yeah, they haven't really been noticing all that much. Like, again, with the placement of moneymakers, the blue team currently has 4 places that they could be putting moneymakers on.
And they aren't.
The red team utilizing the bottom left base for the moneymakers, which is where most of their income is coming from, as well as the ones at their base. They actually have an idle moneymaker in the red base.
Oh, yeah, they do. Wow. Which they could easily place on the pad on the opposite side.
So, what did I miss?
Blown up?
Wait, did Mystic Mage just bomb and not do a D-smiley? This is sacrilege!
Kick him from the game. Kick him from the game.
I come back to this.
We're spectators.
Yeah.
Psionics looking like he wants to do something in the bottom left. Not sure if he wants to go in for it. Nope. He looks like he's moving on.
Alpha E is building up some forces, taking
Yes,
in what
so,
looks like...
Lord
Oh, I think Alpha E just made one! Oh, the first Goliath tanks hit the ground.
Alright.
In the bottom left, sitting there. Lord Kukraz isn't able to build him yet. Alpha E picks up his tank again.
Really been wanting to get back there and cause some damage to the red base.
Oh god, lag. Oh god, the lag as players are spiking up above 200. Well, looking at the upgrades, the red team has maxed out their creeps for 2 of their 3 rounds.
Yeah.
The first round being none, and blue team hasn't even touched theirs yet. However, they've gone with a fairly defensive strat overall, focusing on the shields and armor.
That's interesting considering they've been pushing.
Like, I actually just noticed it looks like quite a bit of the blue team's military force that they had in the middle has been wiped out. They had quite a bit of defenses there, and the unit count is actually gone
Yeah,
to
I was just
37 blue for 54 red.
Yeah, I just noticed that blue's falling behind in the unit count.
I don't know if that's in part due to the lack of moneymakers on the blue team.
Yeah, that's what I'm
as
thinking.
the red team has quite a few moneymakers out on the field.
And it appears Alpha E has decided to move out a little bit from the bottom left corner.
Oh, Psionics is out bombing the bottom left.
And may have just noticed the 4 Goliath tanks heading towards the main base of blue.
Might have just noticed.
Taking him out, he's doing a nice little bombing run on him to take him out. Alpha E is not going to like that much and force him away just with a couple of shots.
But that one Goliath is quite low. It's already starting to smoke.
I imagine the others
Okay.
around it are pretty close as well.
Yeah.
Lord Kukraz coming in with no energy and almost died.
That was close.
Lord Kukraz is actually able to make Goliath tanks now, but he may be a little worried about his money situation right now.
Psionics still constantly harassing that bottom left, trying to take out those moneymakers.
Lord Kukraz is about to be... Oh, almost got killed there. He can get 5 shot from those Goliath tanks.
There are now 5 Goliath tanks, so it seems one more had been dropped in. Oh, no.
Psionics takes out the weakened one. Looks like the third one that was in that chain is dying as well. The first one...
There goes another one.
Or maybe it was just in the smoke.
Lord realizes he can dodge those shots.
Yeah, I
Psionic
don't know.
making quite good use of the bombing ability.
Psionics is taking out 3 of those Goliath tanks, but the Goliath tanks have finally reached the front door of the blue team. Thankfully, the blue team has quite a few defenses, so I think they'll be fine.
They should be able to hold this off.
Mystic Mage coming in to be a little jerk, but he's going to be taken out quite easily by the base defenses. And apparently one of the hat turrets around the blue base has decided to take a little bit of a nap, lying down on the road.
Yep. Meanwhile, while all this is going on, the red team finally got the middle base.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It's not defended at all, though. And looking at the count, the blue team is still falling behind in the unit count. It's down to 32.
Yep.
Those lack of money makers must really be taking a toll.
Yeah,
because
that's four slots that they could have moneymakers on.
Blue is taking the bottom left base, though, knocking out 3 of the moneymakers for red.
Yep. But even so, the red team still has one more moneymaker. Actually, no.
Red has 9.
Ended up.
Red has 9 and blue has 6. Oh,
Yeah, red has yet to replace the moneymaker on their main base. They still have the one idle moneymaker there. And blue team just took the bottom base as well.
Yeah, moneymakers are now even. Base-wise, it's actually down to base-wise for money. It looks like blue is actually taking a lead in the economy.
Wow. And considering how behind they were.
Another Goliath tank trying to push its way through the front door. I'm not sure how far it'll make. It's taking a lot of enemy fire. And that enemy fire includes the lag.
Again.
Oh my goodness.
Man, those things can take a beating.
Well,
Those things can really take a beating. Holy crap.
Yeah.
it's taking it.
So imagine when you get...
Got it. Blue manages to snag the bottom middle base from red.
Middle base, there appears to be a spazzing out medic.
Yeah, it looks like they're just units that are just a little bit too close.
Yeah.
And that tank just doesn't want to move. It says, no, you guys are glitching out. You are staying there.
And throughout this entire game, only one of the neutral turrets at the top base has been taken out.
Mystic Mage finally notices the idle moneymaker and places it down, giving... Actually, blue still has the lead in moneymakers because they're up to 8.
Yeah.
As Mystic Mage is actually trying to bomb them on
Who's
the
taking
bottom
damage
left
here?
corner.
That's blue base.
Blue base taking damage? No?
I don't know. Somebody's taking damage.
Oh, well...
No, it wasn't blue base.
Oh, the bottom left blue base.
That was Lord Kukraz, who probably shouldn't sit over his base.
Shouldn't sit over his
no.
base.
Oh, he should get out of there. Oh, never mind.
Oh, actually, Psionics looks like
Lord
Psionics
Kukraz
dropped a
had
couple
been
units.
taking quite a bit of damage and almost went down if Psionics had not shown up.
Oh, and Psionics! Oh, jeez.
Psionics makes it.
Lord Kukraz going again for the backdooring.
Taco.
Guys in the chat, don't spam creepers.
And Mystic Mage takes out Lord Kukraz. Lone Wolf
And
back at the main base.
typical,
Psionics at the bottom base
Thor,
trying to take out the
Thor.
Reds.
Pack, you make the person.
which I just completely ignore.
Mystic Mage going in for another bombing run on some tanks. Deals a little bit of damage to one. Looks like Alpha E was taken out and is being rebuilt.
Hit them, and then warn them.
Yeah.
Again,
question.
we went over this.
Concerned, it has switched over to the blue team, who now control 2/3 of the map. Oh no, red team has finally managed to get their bottom base back.
Yes, Terry?
Why do you guys not want them to make the creeper faces?
Because they spam them.
Yeah.
It's only the times when somebody spams it repeatedly.
We don't hit, just... If someone puts one creeper face, we're not going to hit them. If they keep putting them, yeah, we're going to
If you spam the same thing over and over,
What?
doesn't matter if a face or a message or anything like that, just don't.
Alex,
I think Psionics got a bomb kill.
Alex, knock it off. You're getting into dangerous territory there.
And Freedom is very, very... Freedom will... He
Freedom
hits you, and then
trigger finger.
he hits you, and then, like... He hits you, and then he warns you.
Yeah.
No, I warned them. No.
You hit him, and then you typed in
Guys!
spam.
Shut up.
Yes.
Game's going on.
Game's going on. Okay,
Psionics is taking the bottom base for blue.
Psionics, he is tanking it.
Lone Wolf just lost 2 soldiers in his
Mage
death.
getting bombarded from the air.
Mystic
Oh,
Mage
blue team
gets
gets
out. What?
Aced.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, blue team does get aced. Wow. Holy crap.
Entire blue team is now dead. Will the red team be able to utilize the 10 seconds or so that they have?
Look, as I scroll through the views of all 3 blue members as the screen does not move. Oh wait, no, the red team is actually pushing the front with a single tank that blew up. I think it got one shot off though. Shot off. Alpha E is sitting over the middle base, patrolling. Mystic Mage and Slasher have retaken the bottom middle base for the red team. Taking good advantage of this time they have.
Top base has been taken by the red team.
Alpha E is wondering if anybody has any lockboxes, possibly to transfer some funds. Because he needs to build more of those Goliath tanks. He must be hurting for funds then. Slasher and Psionics are doing a little bit of a dogfight, but Psionics is forced to retreat back to his base. They're just dancing between the 2 bases.
With the Goliaths, after the 5 Goliath rush that he had fairly early on, that did hit him quite heavy.
Yeah, I forgot about my music.
Mystic Mage is at max money. Slasher is moving back to the main base. Mystic Mage is moving in.
Top base is
trying to repair some units.
It seems the top right and the bottom left are still being held by the blue team.
I think Alpha E is looking to try to transfer some money over. Just by his teammates building them and dropping new ones. Both teams are at max again. Pretty soon, this looks like it might get to the 30-minute point.
Yeah, and if it does get to the 30-minute point, for anybody in the chat that doesn't know, it will come down to the...
Sudden death.
What the hell's it called? Sudden death, which is where both bases will start taking damage every second.
It'll be a slow death, and then eventually whoever has the least amount of damage will win. And actually, looking at it, I think Red has a little bit less in their health right now, but it's very close.
I'm not sure. It looks like the red team has taken more damage.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I said, I said the red team, and then I realized, oh, I have to say they have less health.
You confused me for a second.
That was my goal.
Hey.
Lord
Stop confusing me.
Shark Jet doing a little bit more of a dance. Psionics dodging the top right base, which belongs to blue, and one rocket troop just walks right in and takes another point into it.
Larry,
why
are you putting first?
Looks like he's trying to be sneaky in the back of the red base, slowly moving in, actually cloaking his way in. Will he be found?
Psionics is already there. Oh, he drops a Goliath tank in the back.
Oh. Goliath tank.
Psionics is taking it. I don't actually think melee attacks work on the fortresses right now. I noticed that when I was playing with the striker. I don't think melee attacks actually work against it.
But if they don't work, that means there isn't much that the bomber can do for base damage.
Yeah, Mystic Mage is going to... Psionics is just going to have to cover it.
Psionics is doing so much damage.
I believe Red now has a lot less health in its fortress.
Ah, they're fine.
Alpha E coming in to try to assist, but Blue is dealing a lot of damage with this one Goliath tank. Psionics is taking out Alpha E with bombs in the air, though unfortunately that is not a bomb kill, that is an ability kill.
There are 3 Goliath tanks moving into the red base, but I'm not entirely sure how effective they will be, as there is 1 Goliath tank in the front of the blue base, as well as multiple tanks and turrets.
Oh yeah, they're moving in. A couple of creeps along with them, though. I don't know if they're going to make it in time, because at this rate, Mystic Mage is about to die again due to the tank. And Lord Kukraz is about to go down as well. The tank goes down. Lord Kukraz is actually forced to get out of there.
Yep.
Red holds off that attack.
As well, the top and the top right base were also taken by the red team.
Oh, Kukraz goes down.
If they can hold this off and get a effective counterattack, they should be able to pull this through.
Red is moving in for a couple of quick rounds here. I don't know how effective they're going to be.
Not going to be able to do enough, as it looks like they are focusing the Goliath tank on the blue side, which is going to cause a lot of problems.
The creeps are pushing the tank back! Oh my god!
Them creeps are strong.
Yeah! Here comes a couple more creeps.
All of the creeps on the red team are actually maxed out, whereas on the blue team there are very few points added in.
Yeah, I just noticed that too. Red looks...
That could make some difference.
Yeah.
Blue team is actually fallen behind, way behind in bases. They only have 1 base left, as Red is taking the left side as well. The bottom left is the only base they have left.
Yeah, the bottom left being one of the main...
That's right. Go green team.
Blue team.
I approve.
Green. Woo!
I want to see a 3-way match in this game now. 3-way maps.
I'm not entirely sure how effective that would be, because if you've got like... If you had 2 groups of people and they just ganged up on one team, kind of wouldn't be very fair.
That's the point. That happens in every game with 3-way matches, man.
I know, but still.
And free-for-alls. You can't use that argument in this. Looks like Lord Kukraz is about to go in for another run with another Goliath tank, but Mystic Mage, he's actually over a gap. He doesn't have anywhere to run. Mystic Mage could actually take him out, and he would lose the tank. Lord Kukraz is about to lose that Goliath tank. Oh, Psionics is moving in with some extra units to try to take another base, it looks like. He's just got him built up. He's looking for a friendly base to pick him up at.
Those Goliaths, those cost, what is it, 15,000?
Yeah, something like that. About 15.
They cost quite a bit, so losing one of those
is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Alpha E just got taken out by the base defenses at the Blue Fortress. Oh, but a Goliath tank actually reached in the back. Who placed that one down? In the back of the red base is a Goliath tank.
I'm not
Except it's only attacking a...
Moneymaker, yeah, I know.
Moneymaker. Why won't it...
Actually, the red team is still ahead in levels, but only barely. Lone Wolf is just 2 levels behind, and the Mystic Mage is 2 levels ahead.
Looks like he's going to be trying again with the Goliaths, but will be caught out again by Mystic Mage. Actually, no, Mystic Mage completely ignoring him.
He's going after the base defenses and Moneymakers of the bottom left.
Mystic Mage going back. Will he be able to get him? Yeah.
Oh, there he is, but he's taking a lot of damage. He drops it and run. Oh. Drops it and run. Mystic Mage, I don't think he can handle that either.
Yeah, Mystic Mage gonna need to back out on that.
And that lonely tank sitting at the bottom of the map.
The blue team has managed to get the top base and the left base back from the red team.
Looks like that tank is down about 1/3 of its health. Lord Kukraz is cloaking to reach in to go way back in for the rest of the way.
Red team starting to take a bit of damage. It looks like quite a bit of the front defenses have been taken out by Slasher and a couple tanks.
Lord Kukraz is going to lay down a Goliath tank in the back of the red base again. But, yeah, Slasher's making a...
Lord Kukraz and Psionics both in the back of the red base. Along with the Goliath tank, which, unfortunately, the Goliath tank is shooting
down pretty quick here.
Yeah, I don't know. This might be it. I know the Goliath tanks... Oh, yeah, I was about to say Goliath tank was getting pretty low on health, but it's gone now. Nothing much they can do.
Games tweeted that you're giving out keys?
Oh, they tweeted that we're giving them out?
Did they?
That's what chat says.
I don't know. The way that this is going, I would even say like, both teams deserve it, but...
Well, they retweeted that you were streaming. Either
way, we're streaming.
No, sorry. AirMech, they retweeted AirMech, who said that you were Oh, yep. Oh my God, AirMech has tweeted multiple times that you're streaming.
Yeah, I know. I know they have.
Like
They did when I started
No,
the stream.
The blue team has taken quite a hit to their moneymakers, and as is the red team.
Wow.
Oh my God, the Goliath tank is actually shooting the weak spot on the blue base, and it's actually dealing a hell of a lot of damage. If this tank doesn't die quick, the blue base is going to be destroyed. The front of the
down in time, but it is taking doing quite a lot of damage.
Yeah, they're just about even now.
Coming in again with another Goliath tank in the back of the red base. It doesn't look like anybody is nearby, but Slasher and Alpha will be responding shortly.
Lord Kukraz is there.
The key is so you can get the game on Steam before anyone else does.
Goliath is attacking the moneymaker.
That's why Lord Kukraz was helping out. Slasher's going in. If Slasher actually
is gonna go down.
If Slasher actually dropped the tank with the attack command, it would have actually started attacking the outpost and not everything else, or the fortress and not everything else. Oh, Slasher does. Mystic Mage bombs it.
Might have actually been better if Mystic Mage bombed Lord Kukraz, as that would have been quite a bit of damage if we would got to see the smiley face.
Yeah, in this case, I think the bombing of the tank was better, because the tanks do more damage than the AirMechs.
The top right base has been going back and forth between the red and the blue team. Currently, 2 blue moneymakers sitting there.
I'm a little worried about the blue base. I think if one more Goliath tank walks up the front, which it currently is, the blue base might be taken out here. That one lone tank would actually take them out.
Oh, we got Slasher moving in with another tank. 2 tanks.
Yeah, 2 little longhorns carrying around.
A lot of damage there.
The helicopter has those carrying abilities, so it's able to carry more than the normal. Actually, red base is taking more damage as well somehow.
Coming in to try to defend.
This is gonna be close. No.
Oh, the tank gets taken out, but the
Psionic doing so much damage with those bombs.
What's damaging the red base?
Is it reached 30? It's reached 30 minutes.
Oh, it has. It's gone past the 30 minutes. They're in sudden death now.
The sudden death. This is going to come down to the wire. We got Lone Wolf trying to cause a bit more damage to the base.
This
is going to come down to whoever can get the push first.
This game.
Even one Goliath tank makes it into the blue tank. The blue base, it could lead to
Lord Kukraz has been cut open.
Just lost another Goliath. Oh no, that could be.
You gotta stop taking that path.
Well, it's the fastest way to get there, and when he's moving that slow, he doesn't want to get caught out in the middle of the map. So,
blue base, the blues are just trying to hold out. They know they're ahead in the health. Actually, it looks like they're fairly close. I'm not sure.
They might be a little bit behind now, actually.
I think blue has less. Red.
Yeah, blue team is definitely lower than the red team. If this goes on, they're going to go down fast.
I don't think red has to do anything. They could just sit back and let.
This is coming down to a matter of seconds.
Oh, it looks like the red team's got it.
Lord Kukraz is coming in red.
Oh, Lord Kukraz!
Damage? I don't know.
Oh, it avoids the bombs from Slasher. Oh, down to the wire. Oh, blue team wins!
With Lord Kukraz
Oh my God! And the shark takes it. Oh my God!
Hamza, you need to give them all beta keys.
Yeah, I am. I was already thinking of it right when the 30-minute mark hit. I think I'm gonna have to give them all beta keys for that one. That was a weird one.
That was a great match, everyone.
Oh, look at the scores, man! All of them above all of them are above 10K. Holy crap, man! That was a great game.
That was ridiculous. The MVP for blue team being Lord Kukraz and Mystic Mage for the red team.
You know what? I'll forgive those all caps. That was well deserved.
Oh my God, that was a great one.
That was ridiculous.
That was an amazing game.